Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back for some more Path of Exile. And in today's video I want to show you guys another character that I've been working on. Actually having a lot of fun with something that I don't usually play, but it kind of also shows that what I look for in Path of Exile. It is to do strange stuff that's not like really just the regular way of playing Path of Exile, although you know minions is definitely pretty standard stuff. And so for this one I'm actually playing with a raider, I think it's called. My first time going with a hunter, but then if I show you guys the skill tree, you can see that we have gone to a pretty weird spot. That is because, let's go to the bathhouse where I'm at the moment. I'm using kind of a cool spell, which is this right here. Righteous Fire is what I'm actually running, and I'll show you guys why. Because I can do this as a raider. I can just run through everything. That is so cool. I mean, the ease of use that I have here, this very passive way of playing Path of Exile is what I often look for, and this has that in spades. And just, this is so easy. Look at that. I can just walk through these packs and have the Righteous Fire obliterate them. It's very satisfying to see something like this and to have it work so far. So that is very cool. Let's do a little bit and let's maybe try to earn another point. If I'm not mistaken, I can get up there and do, let's see. Oh, I first have to take the boss down. All right. So I feel like for the first time I'm a lot more in control of my character, and I can basically try and avoid the problems a lot more with this one. Just have to chase around a little bit and from time to time use the health pots to get my HP up and running. And so we just did this this bot pretty easily, while we have a delirium going as well, which is being consumed by my Righteous Fire quite effectively. There we go. Let's get this stuff down as well. Another 5 seconds. What is it? Alright, we're getting a little bit of currency as well, which is fine. I'm ready to end this delirium. You guys can keep running in like that. Alright. And then we'll go up into the corner. I'm not sure where the exit to the next bit is going to be. Not here. I think it's just going to be down and on this side. Yeah, this is this Righteous Fire experience with the raider. I think it's pretty cool. For me, it's pretty off meta, and of course my skill tree is fully focused on life regen, because that's basically what you have to do for Righteous Fire, and so is my gear. So I do think that I still have a lot of room to do upgrades there. Oops, it's actually on I that I have to press. So I actually started with this Aurum Vorax Basket Rapier because of the plus 42% to all elemental resistances. My plan is to eventually move to like a damage weapon, but for that I need to basically fix all of my gear, which at the moment, I mean, this has a little bit of resistance, but this has regenerate 3% life, regenerate 1% life. I think those are very important. A little bit of regen life here, a little bit of regen life here, and here as well, 6.9. And then I'm using this one. I think that's pretty big, an Essence Worm, which gives me plus 2 to the, what's the aura called here, Vitality, which is also what's keeping my elemental my golem up and running quite nicely. So this has been working out well. Let's see what this does. Take damage, Culling Strike. Alright, I don't think. Oh, and that's another misclick and another misclick. I usually do all of this stuff when I'm back in town, but I kind of want to take it. Regenerate 14.8 life per second. Alright, that's starting to look like it. 30 cold resistance. We will see. Maybe I can build from that. Also just spotted here, of course, it destroys these little places where loot can be hidden quite effectively. And let's see if we can handle the High Gardens and then the boss after that, so that I can take a couple more points that are working on getting more shadow damage resistance at the moment. So I just walk through this. I can get stunned, but I'm also using like the sin stuff, not sure what that's called, that I can't be stunned twice in a row. So being chain stunned would be the big risk. And oh, there's a couple of annoying bits here though, where they do big AoE damage when they die. Let's also do this quick ritual, see if we can handle that. So this stuff takes a little bit of time, and this will be, yeah, gets pretty busy I think. But I do also have Val. Look at that, look at that, look at that, all of these guys is being burned down. Takes a little bit of upfront damage as well, and then I can just curse these guys with flammability, and there we go. This has been done pretty damn nicely. And honestly, I'm just looking for stuff that would have life regen. Otherwise I'm taking oh, this is a plus 13 quality endurance cry, you know, may help. It is a heal. I still also have to look at what I want to do next to all of this. I've got a bad cost win damage taken that doesn't do half the gems and things like that. So still have to work on this, but that's nice, a nice experience. I don't know how I can best support this ability. And there we go. So those guys are a bit dangerous because they blow up whenever they die. But everything else, so satisfying that I can just run through everything and have them blow. I'm not going to do that one, although I could do one to take a look at it. So there we go, those mini stuns are still annoying. A rare without too much resistance goes down nicely. Let's clean this one up. Let's clean these guys up as well. And then let's take a look at that incursion, just to get another feeling of righteous fire burning everything down. So rares take a little bit more time. That is slightly more annoying. But I can of course just pass through them now, which is cool. All of this, burn them down, and yeah, let's just keep going. Hunt for that stone that can drop. Is the boss here? Yeah, I'll do righteous Val, excuse me. So that that's done. All of this, ooh, explodes. We survived that pretty easily. Let's see if we can spot some more stuff. Burn them down. Give him the curse. That's good. What else is left here? Well, gonna get a little bit short on time. We're gaining a little bit back now. See if we can take this big guy down. He may have... Nope, still no. There it is. Can I still make it go? Ah, just too late. But honestly, this experience pretty safe. I feel pretty safe. And pretty smooth. So at the moment I'm working on this, more HP, which increases the damage, if I'm not mistaken, of Righteous Fire, and I can just keep going. And this is the best. Big pack, right? The stuns are still a little bit annoying, but I can just mostly walk straight through them, which is very nice, to avoid a lot of the mechanics. This is really something that quite often gets my characters killed, is that I'm like stuck in the middle of a big pack. It then starts to do a little bit of AoE stuff and I'm down. This guy does not have, or this girl I should say, this the raider, the huntress, doesn't have that problem at all. Just look at that. Look at how we are just burning them all to a crisp just by walking amongst them. Very cool. Let's not waste too much time on the rest here. I think you're getting the idea. And let's go for the boss, which could be a little bit more challenging. But there's also one more thing that I can maybe show you guys there. Ooh, yeah, there could have, again, it's those exploding guys. They're a little bit dangerous. But so if I'm ever really in trouble, what I can now press, I have my tree, which does which actually does like immune to fire damage, and so that turns off my Righteous Fire. But then my regen is super high, so let's do that now. It's very high, and so if I'm ever in trouble, right, if my first two flasks don't get the job done, my third flask actually interrupts the self-damage and should give me the opportunity to recover and then just you know, get back on track with that stuff, with the destruction, with the righteous burning of all enemies. Very nice. Let's, yeah, these guys are a bit annoying. You can see that from these AoE explosions. But 2800 HP at this point for level 63 I think is okay. And then here now we've got a boss. Let's see if we can handle that one. I definitely want to like take advantage of this righteous fire that's loaded. Just, I think that's like double damage. So these guys are down. He retreats. First phase pretty quick. Then this stuff... Okay, still feels somewhat alright to me. I do have to make sure that I keep moving. And I have to use my pots decently regularly. On this one, is he here? Yep. No Val just yet. And this has... Yeah, this is a little bit annoying, right? So for instance, for the minions and stuff, it works a little bit better. Because they can just do the damage while I'm running from these I don't know, shadow balls, bad damage bits that keep loading around. And so now I'm not really able to fully get my aura on the boss all the time. But, you know, you can just run around, do the damage, use your pots from time to time. Very good. And we get another Val ready normally for the last phase. So let's try to... Let's see if I can maybe get him, or get all of these things here and then get him to go outside of that a little bit. Press D, active, boop, melt, melt, melt. Keep pressing the pots. And there we go. Yugal handled, I would say, pretty nicely for such a weird, quirky build. And this is really something this guy has died like maybe once or twice, but he can stay up thanks to my aura, thanks to my vitality aura, pretty damn effectively. So let's get in here and let's keep working, because I think this gives me an extra point from him. Let's see. Yep, exactly. And any one of these that I don't have yet. Ooh, or any that could be interesting. Last recovery from flasks. Effect of curses. Okay. Okay, also and of non-curse. And then this could actually be somewhat interesting. So I'm gonna grab this one. Let's get the points, which will eventually bring me to a big one here. And then, yeah, maybe to end here, I'm definitely still grabbing this as well, because extra fire damage, and then this, I think, fire damage over time multiplier. I actually watched a guide for an elementalist based on this skill, which can be pretty cool as well, but again, I wanted to do something different then. So here we get life. I can still get a lot of life from this node, and then I thought that down over here, I may still be able to grab this as well. And then up here there was still a good node too, and I will see how we keep going. But for now, yeah, big focus of course on regen first. Got that extra bit of flame or extra bit of fire resistance here as well. Can still take all of this, and it's been going surprisingly well for righteous fire, which doesn't happen very often. So there you go, guys. A little bit more of an update on what I've been doing in Path of Exile. Let's sell this stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Oops. Guards like that. Oh, and I'm definitely gonna put this one over here.